Welcome to another module. So we'll be creating something like this cookbook. So I click on add or something else. Okay, so we have a plain background, a canvas. Okay, so the first thing first is to get the image, right? So I click on this purple design. Then I go towards photos. You can tell me what I would type. Food. Food is already here, so I type food. See, beautiful fruits image. I picked this one. Okay, so you can pick anyone. Now what I did, now I needed to write something at the top, so I had to pick the one with a space at the top. But looking at it now, this is a landscape, so I'll turn it to portrait. I'll just rotate it. Make sure it's 90 degrees. You can see the icon with the arrows that are curving. That's for rotating. So I do the same thing. I take it to the edge. I continue to expand till when I put it, it fits without any space at the edges. Good. So what's the next thing? The next thing was to add font. However, that was not the next thing. That was not. If you look at it, if you look at the image, it's not the next thing that was done. You can see how this is different from this. Okay, but that was the next thing I did while creating it. So with time, I started adjusting it to get the final result I got. So what's the thing? So the text. Let's get the text first. Click on text. So what I would do, I would just pick this header, the header, I'll move it to the top. What did I write there? Click outside. Quick healthy meals. So I edit quick healthy meals. Then make it small. Move it to black middle. Okay. Okay, so let's change the font to something that can be broad enough to wide enough to cover, because this is a very big measurement or custom size. Oh god. Okay, so let's look for the right font. Okay, this pattern is good. Okay, so like I said, I'm not trying to mimic what we already have, but we can use things close. Okay, this is also good. All right, so what's the next one? I can just duplicate this text and type cookbook. C-O-O-K book. Okay, so what do I need to do is to change the font. For this font, I actually know I know what I used. That is Morada. This Morada, but it's premium. Okay, so if you're not on the premium package, so just look for something that is closer. Like I said, if you want the premium package, make identify the group. So Morada. So what do? If I want to increase the size, I either hold this white edge and increase it, or I do what I click on font size, I increase it from here, I decrease it. Okay. So for this, I think the news is below. Take it below. Move the cookbook and down. So what's the next thing I need to do now? So when we do that thing I was talking about, which is to put an overlay. It's called an overlay. Okay. So to get an overlay, you click on the plus sign, go to elements. It's actually a shape, but it's just that I'm going to make it transparent. Okay. So you can see line and shapes. I'll pick the rectangular shape. I'll put it behind, extend it. You can actually extend this down, and let's say somewhere here. Okay, somewhere here. Then I'll convert this color to black. Okay, then what do? I know you get it right. Transparency. Yes. So remember, it's highlighted on this box, the shape I just imported. So what do I reduce the transparency? Perfect. We're getting close, right? You can see that the dimming comes and start taking effect. So for this, what I did was to import another. You can see there's even an error here. I'm supposed to click on this and extend it, let it touch this other one. Okay, so you can export another one so that it's a bit different from that's the you can now manipulate the transparency to be different. So let me import another one. I'll just duplicate this one. If I click on this, it's duplicated. The only thing is I need to now bring it down, take it down where this one stopped. It's a bit big. I'll just reduce it more. Okay, and then what do I do for this? I'll reduce what? Transparency. So this is a bit thicker, and I close up this other one. Good. Close it, bring it down. You can even go behind. It's not a problem. It's a problem. So make sure it's not visible. You can just use what? The nudge. Take it down. Down. Good. So what do? The next thing is to do what? Is to pick these fonts. Upload this font. So I click on this. I go to text. I click on text below. I think I should select just pick fonts that work. I'm picking this first one. This is Dazu. I'm picking it Dazu. I bring it down. It has two concepts. I reduce it a bit. On group. And what do? I move this one up. Take the Dazu, bring it down, reduce the Dazu a bit. This one up. Bring it down a bit. So I just swapped. Yeah, so you can say for children. I go to that zone, click on that zone, then I type Frank Peters. Space bar Peters. Extend it so that click on this and extend it. Good. Perfect. Okay. So this is not, there are things are added here, which are this and this green leaf. So the 7 meals plan, what I did was to go click on this, on the purple with the plus. I go to element, everything is in element, right? I search for circular ribbon, circular or circle ribbon, circle ribbon. Under graphic, click on see all. Good, I just got something. You can see nice ones. I can decide to pick this red one. I've picked it. It has a color. Okay, this one will not allow me to change the color. So what do? Let me see if red will fit this. It's likely the red can fit this. Okay, since I can't, let's click on the effect and see what we can do. Effect is when you're going into deep. Let's delete it. Go back to the elements and pick something that should work. Anything with the green. This should work. Let's see. No, that will not work. That's how you continue to search until you get something that you will love. Okay, that's how you are creative. Okay, so just not to take this course to be long, this module, I'll just pick something. Let me put green. So you can be specific. You can go down to put green. I've seen something that matches. You can see the color is good and fine. So what do we do? Put out text. So look for text. The ones with numbers, I've selected is 1286. What do I need to do to delete the top? Ungroup and delete, or you don't need to ungroup, just delete the one you select. I selected it, that one. I'm not going to delete this that one because I need it, so I will resize it to make it small. Then I type on it 7. Then I go below. This plan, increase it a bit. Good. So let me put in that green leaf. So I want the green leaf to. So what do I do? I search for what's green leaf. Green leaf. Green leaf. Green leaves. Good. You can see I think this is the one I selected, but there are good options here. So I reduce it, okay, and I move it to boom. So it's similar, right? So with the next thing you do, you now get these edges like we did before. We click on this three dot, copy, three dot has come in, paste, boom, edges are coming up. I pick the one at the edge, copy, cancel, three dots, paste. I'm not sure this is paste time. Paste. Correct. Pick the last one, three dots, copy, X. So that's what I said. If you've done your first one, all you need to do is just copy and then paste. But sometimes, because of the background of the book, you will need to do what? Adjust the transparencies to match. Sometimes it's too much, sometimes it's less. Okay. Notch. Move it inside a bit. So we are done with this particular one. So just something similar, okay? Good. So I just want to move now to something I want to show you. Yes, I want to show you something here. Let me show you something here. Okay, so add. Double click. Okay, double click. So there's something I added here, which is called an overlay. Okay, so this picture on its own is down. I don't need to search it. There's an overlay added. Okay, I think I should use this guy. Let me add it on this guy so that you see it on this particular number 13. Double click on it. Okay, then what I need to do, let me add that overlay. Click on this plus sign, then search for overlays. Overlay. So this overlays is usually to overlay the book, or sorry, yes, the design. So I picked this one that is okay from my screen now. Okay, from my screen is at the top left corner. Okay, so I picked it. You see, good. So how it was using, how this overlay was used here, I had to turn it. So I turned it to be like this. Okay, then I pushed it down and expand it. You can see the dark thing has covered. So because this, for me to be able to put this fonts here, so these are fonts actually, okay, I had to darken this other part because it's a plain picture, a photo picture. So I had to darken this other part so that it can look like this. Okay, so let me be taking this off. So I wanted to show you that. Then there's something I want to show you too, which is from this. So you can either the way you put certain some elements, some text, some fonts can be overlaid on top each other. So you can decide which one should come on, above the other. And it's simple for you to do that is by positioning. So I'm going to select this right up now. So I move to position, click on position. If I click backward, it's going to go behind. Okay, so sometimes while you're editing, you want something to come up, you do what? Use position forward. It's coming up now. Okay, yeah, because you can be designing. Let me show you a case study. Good. This is a good case study. You do see that this with or without capital is on top of the guy, the model that was used. So this model was supposed to it's an image. So if you import the image, it's going to be on top of this text. Let's say you did the text first, the image will be on top of the text. So all you need to do is to use that positioning to address them. So imagine that just after putting this text, this font, I now import this image. This is how it's going to look. Position. Let me click to the front. You see? That's how it's going to look. See, it has covered the text, but of course I needed the text to be on top of it. So click on the particular image or icon or text or element, then use positioning to do what? Adjust it. Take it backward to the back. Now you can see that single-handedly, because there are certain things that are overlaid upon each other. With or without capital is overlaid upon the background, the green rectangular background. Okay, so the first backward I did, it just popped out with or without capital. The green background is still behind the guy, so the image. So I click on another, I'll tap on it again, it's now there. But you see this guy, the to start making money online now is still behind, so I click on it. But if I don't want this whole process, I just click to the back. Automatically it goes to the back. Okay, but in a situation where I just want, well, when you're designing, you make these calculations and determine if you want it front or you want it at the back. Okay, so that's a case study of how you can use positioning to perfect your design or to give your design a style. Okay, yeah. So with this, I think we are done with designing our book cover. Now, if you want to generate images, like this man holding a laptop, you go to Pixels. Once you go to Pixels, you can search, put on search, anything you want, you get it. So let me show you. And it's also in this Pixels we get our background when doing our mockups. Okay, so in that section or that module, you will learn how to use Pixels as a platform where we get our beautiful backgrounds and high definition images. Thank you so much. So that's our next module will be 2D mockup design using Pixels. Okay, yeah.